Celebrities, entertainment. Let me try to fix this. That's what I'm trying to do. I was trying to do that. Okay, here we go. Entertainment purposes only. Celebrities, if you are on this channel and you have not checked out those high vibrational channels that I have in every video, on basically every video on this channel. What are you doing on my channel? Okay. Shows only for people that want to elevate. Kenneka Jenkins. You know what's the crazy part? I should have went back on my channel and saw if I've ever done a Kenneka. I don't think I've ever done one. Because usually I can recall what I've done, but I don't think I've ever talked about Kenneka and what happened to her. But a lot of money was involved, and a lot of secret organizations are involved with Kenneka Jenkins. Not just one. I see a lot of people saying, oh, her mom's an Eastern Star. Oh, the hotel is associated with Freemasonry. Oh, there's women at the hotel who are witches or whatever it is. There was so much going on in this situation with Kenneka, including her mother and including generational curses. That's something that's very, very important that came up in the energy of Kenneka and her mom. And Kenneka's mom's mom and her mom's mom. Generational curses can be very sneaky. Generational curses can end a bloodline. That is one of the biggest energies I'm seeing around Kenneka and her mom. Generational curses, things that have been happening time and time again. Witchcraft, spell work, mental illness is a very important one, because when you deal with a certain kind of bloodline that has utilized some sort of craft, not gonna lie, 9 times out of 10, it comes with a mental illness or a physical illness that has been genetic. Magician, wow. This is the first card out for Kenneka Jenkins after I said that there's been a lot of witchcraft in their family. And if you go down their bloodline, there's even been sacrifices of other family members. But what I really want to talk about is the video of Kenneka's mom. Y'all, that video is so terrifying. I watched that video. I had to make sure that I've been extra praying on my prayer schedule after I watched that video of Kenneka's mom talking on live, and she starts salivating, and then she starts spitting, and then it's so horrific to witness that video. And you can just tell that there's something supernatural going on with Kenneka's mother. Something out of this world going on with Kenneka's mother. Kenneka's family has had so many ties with different magicians, but I'm getting specifically Babalaos. If you know anything about where Babalao comes from or anything like that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm getting specifically that energy in this magician in the mirror card. And I feel like Kenneka's mother has pissed off a certain Babalao or a magician. But there's also something here about a curse that is in Kenneka's family, like I was picking up on earlier. Something generational that happens to people in Kenneka's family and has been happening to people in her family for nearly centuries at this point. But I do feel like there's a man around Kenneka's mom. I really don't know her name. Maybe I should look up her name, right? My bad. But there is a man around Kenneka's mom who does energy manipulation as well with this card coming out. So I remember a few years ago there was a man around her who just seemed to always be around, like attached to her at all times. I don't know what his name was, but I definitely remember seeing him when I was interested in the case. But there's a lot of people around them that want to manipulate the situation, whether it be for money or attention. Sorry I got quiet, but a part of me does feel Kenneka's energy in this Archangel Ariel card. Something about the truth here. The truth will come out. The truth is coming out regardless of anything, regardless of Kenneka's mom acting up, regardless of anything that's happened. The truth will come out about what happened to Kenneka. Because I feel like her mom has been trying to hide things through trying to do certain spell work. But spell work can never defeat an angel. And in some sense, I do feel like Kenneka's mom is being haunted by her. Because Kenneka's mom took a payout. I think it was 4 million, 5 million. I'm not really sure on the number, but I definitely know it was in the millions. Kenneka's mom took a huge payout. Why would you take a huge payout when it comes down to your kid being found dead in the freezer? That's why this magician card is coming up. But also with this magician card is the same entity that we saw come out in the video of Kenneka's mom on live. I'm telling you, if you are weak stomached or faint of heart or whatever it is, do not watch that video of Kenneka's mom. It honestly sent chills down my spine. You could tell that something was literally walking in her body and using her as a vessel. Sometimes a lot of people don't understand, when you do magic, you are literally saying, hey, I'm a vessel, open up to me. And if you're not specific, you can be opened up to the darkest of the dark. And things that will take you over fully. If you do not know what you're doing and you are not ready. And Kenneka's mom did not know what she was doing, and she was not ready to even have kids. I'm getting about Kenneka's mom is somebody who should not have kids. There is a lot of people we see nowadays that have children, and you're like, damn, how do you have kids? Like, I don't think you should have these children. I've definitely seen a couple people like that. And what's coming out is that Kenneka's mom is definitely someone who should not have had kids at all. Because she was very wounded and very angry. A lot of anger from this woman. I feel like something happened to Kenneka's mom. Some kind of sexual abuse here. And when you go through sexual abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, that opens up what I have seen to be trauma portals. Kenneka's mom has a lot of trauma portals that were opened up to be influenced by energies like this. Hold on, let me try to turn on my light. Okay. Kenneka's mom isn't just suffering, she's like melting. It's a very intense energy. Right? You almost want to feel bad for her, but like I said, this is something that's been generational in their family for a long time. I'm seeing a wall, so I'm being told don't pull any more cards about that situation. It's very rare that I see something like that, like stop. Because like I said, there's a lot of different organizations involved. There's a lot of different people and a whole spider web that's involved in Kenneka and her mom. And not just that, but a whole bloodline. Next. Okay, Burna Boy. I've just been seeing a lot of headlines about him. And I'm just curious. The last song I heard of him was the one where everybody was like, now everybody get breakfast, Jayo. That's the last song I heard from Burna Boy. I can't even lie. So, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there. Okay, happy holidays. Check out those high vibrational channels, especially on the holidays. Check out those money subliminals that I have in there, you guys. Okay, don't miss out. I know on the holidays we want extra money, and you can definitely get that extra money just by putting your energy towards it. So check out those subliminal channels in the description box. Burna Boy. Wow, the sirens are going past while I'm trying to talk about Burna Boy. I feel like he has a lot of unexplainable anger that happens behind the scenes. I don't know if maybe someone's going to come out and talk about that soon. I even feel like there could be a couple people getting ready to either do something through court or say something public about Burna Boy. More than a couple people getting ready to come out and say something about him. His anger, his attitude, his I'm getting like arrogance and narcissism. And all I'm doing is shuffling. I haven't pulled anything. I haven't you know, he's very talented. He's seen a lot of success, but I feel like this is the energy that you get when someone lets it go to their head. Two of Swords. Wow. It's so funny. Burna Boy is acting like he doesn't see anything or he doesn't hear anything, but in reality, there's people telling him, calling him, his manager, his PR team. Remember, when people get to a certain level in entertainment, they have a team of sometimes 10 people or more. So definitely, Burna Boy knows, and he can see that there's certain things out there about him that don't make him look so well. But with the Two of Swords, he's pretending like he doesn't see it, and what I'm getting is that he wants to try to use it for a PR stunt or something that could help him work through being seen as someone who's blocked off or rude or nasty even. Like, what's wrong with them? Like, yeah, that's that kind of energy that I'm getting around I almost want to say his real name. I'm picking up like a grandmother energy around him, a great-grandmother energy that wants him to act right. Like, there's something going on about the choices he's made and the fact that his ancestors, they like that he's famous, but they don't like who he's become, right? That comes out about a lot of celebrities when I do readings, though. It's cool that you have your success, but we don't like who you're becoming or who you act like. And like I said, there's also a lot of women that have been kept quiet either through NDAs or money, but there will be some information that comes out about women and Burna Boy. Because he thinks he's slick. He thinks he stays 10 steps ahead, but really no one is more ahead than your ancestors that you try to do spiritual work with, Burna Boy. I almost want to call him slow, because how are you going to do spiritual work with your ancestors, but you don't think you're going to get back some sort of energy when you don't necessarily do the right things? And that's what a lot of people don't understand about spell work and working with their ancestors, is that it's going to make you become the highest, best version of you, even if they got to take you down. Yeah, Burna Boy needs to start paying more attention to his dreams as well, because I feel like he gets dreams that is like a warning. Wake up. What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like this? We don't like the way you're acting, you know? But I feel like it is very heavy for him too. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Wow. Is he an air sign, or does he have air placements? And once again, with the women, Burna Boy has pissed off a lot of women. So I would not be shocked if there's more than 2 women, 5 women that evil eye Burna Boy every freaking day. I'm even getting like tying somebody's energy up. Burna Boy has pissed off a lot of women. I'm getting like prostitutes as well coming out in this reading. Like, you know, no offense, but that's why we see things happening with him now, because there's been a lot of women he has pissed off that are sending that energy his way. 10-fold, 2-fold, 8-fold. Damn. Not going to carry too long in this energy. The Tower card, when I split the deck, it's just starting for Burna Boy because he's pissed off a lot of people, but mainly women. You guys stay safe. Personal readings, everything in the description box below. We'll talk later.